This drawing is from a girl named Munika, and she really hoped she wouldn't have to draw this. Here's how the story goes. Munika had always felt different. She was a quiet, introspective girl with an uncanny connection to the spiritual realm. From a young age, she was aware of her twin spiritual self. A deformed, doll-like figure with skin that seemed to chip away like the surface of an ancient painting. Every night, this spectral doppelganger appeared by her bedside. The first time Munika encountered her twin self, it was a night like any other. She lay in her small, dimly lit bedroom, clutching her favorite teddy bear. The room was silent, except for the occasional hoot of an owl outside her window. As Munika drifted into sleep, she felt an eerie presence in the room. Suddenly, she bolted upright in bed. There it was, the twin self. Its grotesque appearance, with its skin peeling away and mismatched eyes, sent a jolt of terror through Munika's body. She let out a scream, and the apparition vanished, leaving Munika trembling and wide awake. From that night on, the twin self became a nightly visitor. It would appear by her bedside, hovering like a dark cloud, and speak in a whispery voice that chilled Munika to her core.
You will vanish from this earth.
It would say, its voice like a haunting melody.
You will become dust.
Munika never grew accustomed to the dread that washed over her each time her twin self appeared. She shivered beneath her blankets, the words echoing in her mind long after the spectral figure had gone. During the day, Munika found solace in her art. She had always been a talented artist, and her drawings became an escape from the nightmarish encounters with her twin self. She sketched the spectral figure over and over again, striving to capture every haunting detail with precision. Years passed, and Munika's drawings became so lifelike that they seemed to pulse with a sinister energy. She couldn't escape the feeling that her twin self was growing more powerful, its nightly visits more intense and chilling. One day, as Munika put the finishing touches on her latest drawing, she felt a sudden, sharp pain in her chest. She gasped and clutched her heart, her vision blurring. It felt as though something was tearing at her very soul. As she crumpled on the floor, her hand brushed against the drawing she had just completed. It was her twin self, more detailed and lifelike than ever before. Munika's consciousness faded, and she lost all sense of time and space. When Munika awoke, she found herself in a nightmarish realm. It was a place of darkness and decay, where twisted, shadowy figures roamed. The air was thick with the stench of decay, and a sense of foreboding hung in the air. She tried to call out, but her voice came out as a hollow echo, barely audible. The figures in the distance turned their attention toward her, their blank eyes fixed on her like predators closing in on their prey. And then, from the depths of the darkness, emerged her twin self. It materialized before her, its skin peeling away like old paint, its eyes filled with malice. It reached out and touched Munika's forehead, sending a shock of agony through her body.
You have become dust.
It whispered, its voice echoing in the abyss. Munika's vision blurred as her very essence seemed to disintegrate. She felt herself breaking apart, becoming one with the darkness and decay that surrounded her. In her final moments, she understood the terrible truth. Her twin self had warned her all along, and now she was becoming nothing more than dust. As Munika faded into the abyss, her twin self watched with satisfaction. Its horrific visage etched into the nightmarish landscape. It had taken Munika's life, just as it had foretold, leaving behind only the haunting memory of her existence.